Busker Festival 2018 Halifax. Be there, be square. The local performers and from all around the world reside on Halifax, Nova Scotia for once in a lifetime experience of awesome, unreal, crazy talent right before your eyes. Beautiful day it was. Check it out. Here's a little video for you. Hanging out at the Busker Festival, people.
Anything you guys can give us, all
Check
right?
this out.
If you don't got any money for us, just swing by after the show, give us a high five, give us a hug, take me out for lobster dinner. I don't care. We take anything we can get, okay? People, if you really don't have anything for us, go to buskers.ca. Go for your own. Halifax, are you ready for our grand finale? All right, let's get it. And into your buckets, and to your wallets, and to your wallets, put them in my buckets.
Yeah. What are those called? A didgeridoo? It's like an Australian blowhorn.
What?
You missed the choreography!
Yeah, I'm stuck in my trousers, cover me!
Okay, everyone, look at me.
Butterfly, it's not working. Look, that guy on the back, he was just videotaping my assets.
I love video.
Now he's hiding. There's another one.
Let's give him something to video.
There you go.
Okay, it's fine, sir. You're still taping. It is a full moon in August.
Honeymoon, think of the children.
Oh, right. Sorry, kids. Capture this Pokemon.
Cover your eyes. Traumatized.
There we go. Got it.
Thank you.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. I look around the crowd and I see some people that are like, "What the hell is this?" I can tell when you came down to the Halifax Busker Festival, all the way out to this thing where there's like 600 people, sitting here, you didn't think you'd be looking at a fully grown man in a tuxedo manitard and enjoying it. Well, maybe you didn't. That's exactly why you've come here today. Either way is fine with us. It's time to give you what you've really come here to see.
Juggling. No, hold your applause.
one lady, yay! And it's my mom.
You're screaming, okay? You might hurt somebody's ears.
Yeah,
All right,
all right.
I appreciate your enthusiasm there.
Okay, now I really like Canadian culture. Although you're very polite people, you're also very honest. We're like, juggling! And you're like, no thanks, eh? Let's try it again. And you guys, I see 3 or 4 people with their arms crossed, so nobody's going to steal your nipple rings. You can relax. I like how they both pointed at each other, like he's the one. No, he's the one. Here we go. People, it's time to have some fun. Let's give you what you really come here to see.
Fire juggling! Right on cue.
All right. By the way, it is windy today. So any drops, it's a sudden gust of gravity. Here goes.
Hit it.
Alright, we can clap. It works better when we all do it. Everybody. Here we go. 15 years of dedicated practice for you. Look it up. Alright, butterfly, I'm coming over the top. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Coming to you. Hup.
Yes!
Yes! Alright, we love your positive energy. The more you put in, the more you get out. 2 bodies, 1 mind. Watch closely. We've got under the leg. Yeah. Behind the back. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, ha ha ha! Look, I'm on Tinder! This one's called Chop.
Alright, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. I'm going to be entertaining you guys hopefully here with my little show today. So this, I'm just going to point out, this is Brandon. This is a friend of mine. He's going to be filming the show. So really important. If you guys see something you like, you clap, you scream, you make a lot of noise. So I look good, okay? 2 and 3. This young man here was so shocked he forgot to clap. Don't worry. Look, I'm gonna do one more. This one is really cool, yeah? This one's really cool. Wait for it. Wait for it. That's really convenient because I was going to do it either way. Okay, Sandy, I'm just going to position the wheel now. You need to take a little step that way. So I think I've got this pretty much right, but I'm just making sure that if something goes wrong and I fall, that I'm only in danger of hurting myself and I'm not likely to send the wheel flying into the audience. Cool. Done. Okay, Sandy, I'll get you to stand opposite me. Hold the wheel with nice straight arms. Front leg bent, back leg straight, and your back nice and straight. Excellent. Let's pause that. There we go. Are you alright to hold this for me while I climb on it? Yeah. I honestly wouldn't have picked on you if I didn't think that you were strong enough, yeah? Yeah. I know that it's the traditional thing in a street show to pick the biggest, strongest man out of the audience, have him hold your prop, and then climb on it. I'm a firm believer there are just as many strong women out there. I always try to pick a strong-looking woman if I can, and in particular I usually ask for somebody's mum, because I don't know if you guys know this. Mums are super tough. Mine is. On the count of 3, can I just get a yeah if you've got a tough mum? 1, 2, 3! Yeah! Yeah, it wouldn't kill you to say it. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, so I'm going to climb up there, I'm going to spin those hoops. So all I need is somebody to pass me the hoops. So if you're adorable and you want $10 and your name is Eden. I told you we were going to have a talk with you coming up, Eden. You told me, but I forgot. You're 9. You're 9, is that right? Yeah. Have you ever done this before? Never. That's super exciting. Okay, so normally what we do in this point in the show when we get a kid out of the audience, especially one that's never done it before, we would do a little trick together. That's so that she gets a big round of applause. Now, the reason we do that is it's just a bit of a confidence boost, right? We just want Eden to feel really happy and safe and comfortable up here, so that when she helps in the finale, she's not going to have a little panic or accidentally kill me. Are you going to freak out? Eden's obviously a natural born performer though, so I just have this sense that on the count of 3, you guys are going to go crazy for Eden for no reason at all. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. You hear that? Yeah! They are loving you, Eden. That's awesome. Are you having fun? Yeah, well, that's the main thing. So Eden, these hoops actually have a special name. They're called the hoops of death. Sorry, that's actually a cue for you guys. Now, when I say hoops of death, you're all supposed to go, ooh. Eden, you reacted perfectly. You did everything right. They stuffed it up, but we're going to try it again. Eden, these are called the hoops of death. I know. I'm going to put them over here. I want you to come and stand in them for me. Stand here. Put on you, face the wheel. In just a second, I'll explain exactly how I want you to hand them to me and why I'm going to give you $10. You forgot about that, didn't you? Okay, cool. You get $10. Hopefully we both get $10. So, I'm going to climb up onto the wheel now. Now, the wheel weighs 100 pounds. So combined with my weight, leaning into Sandy, it's going to be like 120 pounds. Might be, you don't know. The point is, it is quite a lot of weight. We are on a downhill slope here. It's going to get really tiring really quickly, so I'm not going to do it for very long. This is the very last trick in my show. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. So I'm just going to put this exactly in the middle. That's it. All right, you got me? I trust you. Climbing up as gracefully as I can, because I'm a lady. It's choreography. Yeah. It's actually it's interpretive, you know? I'm a flower. Oh. I know. Okay. Just gotta get the last of my 20 pounds through this little gap here. I'm doing art. I'm an artist! I'm three. Bachelor's degree just paid for itself. Okay. Sandy, without letting go of the wheel, can you just tip me away from you slightly so I've got even weight on 2 feet? A bit further. Yep, that's perfect. Hold still right there. Okay, so Eden, in just a second, I want you to lift those hoops as high as you can above your head and walk them over to me, okay? But just before we do that, I just have to say, I don't really feel as though everyone was on board with the name Hoops of Death.
Whoa!
Yeah, that was super delayed and it was pretty much just these people right here. I can't really blame you. Eden is only 9 years old. She's particularly adorable. Those are a plastic toy. Calling them the anything of death does seem a little bit inappropriate, but it's okay. I've got an alternative name prepared. It's got a bit of a sound cue for the finale. I'll just see if it works. Sorry, Eden, that's not it. That's not it. Sorry. There we go. Helping me with the hoops, I call them the circles of life. So this is what we're going to do, Eden. We're going to act out the start of The Lion King, okay? Have you seen The Lion King? Yeah, so you know at the start how Rafiki lifts up Simba and everybody goes crazy about it? Well, you're going to be Rafiki, the hoops are going to be Simba, and everybody's going to be everybody. So everybody on this side of the lampposts, you guys are going to be the lions. So when I say lions, you guys are going to go roar. But not you, Sandy, you stay still. Lions! Whoa. There was a hand action as well. Some of the littler kids seem to get it, so I'm not sure whether communication broke down, but we'll try it again. Lions! Everyone on this side, you guys are going to be the tigers. So when I say tigers, you guys are going to go roar. It's just a subtle difference. Tigers! Yeah, they did a lot better than you. That was kind of embarrassing. Well, I'm gonna say that they did better. Yeah. Let's see if we can level it out. Here we go. Lions! Tigers! Lions! Tigers! Alright, that's better. Okay. Your job, with regards to the opening scene of The Lion King, is to be the hyena. So we're going to go lions, tigers, hyena, and without letting go of the wheel, you're going to go. And when she does that, Eden, when your mum makes a stupid hyena noise, that's when you're going to lift those hoops as high as you can above your head and walk them over to me. I'm going to take them from you, then you're going to take your seat right back there in the front row so I know exactly where you are and I know that you're safe. When you're safely there, Mum is going to let go of the wheel, I'm going to perform the finale, and we're all going to have a wonderful time. Make sense? Excellent. Sandy, I'm just sinking towards you a touch. Can you push me away again? A bit further. Further. A touch more. Tiny bit further. You can take a little step if you need to. A bit further away from me. Yep, there's perfect. Awesome. Great. Okay, cool. So just before we do this, before we put the cast of The Lion King to shame, there's one more important thing I need to say first. I'm a professional busker. This is my job. This is what I do for a living. So what that means is at the end of the show, I'm going to be holding out a hat for donations. The average donation for a busker at this festival is $50. Alright. Come on, that lady's going to give me 50. Now the average donation is $5 or $10. I think this trick's worth at least 10. It's a completely unique trick. You won't see it done anywhere else. I'm the only person in the world who does it. I know that for a fact because I invented it. I think it's worth at least $10. That's why I always pay my little helper at least $10 because I couldn't do the trick without them and without them dobbing in their parent. However, I have discovered that it makes me feel 50% better to pay 50% more. So today, Eden, I'm going to pay you $15. Not just because you're a great little performer, which you are, and an excellent helper, but because it's going to make me feel 50% better. Seriously? My show has a message, and this is it. It's 2018, and still, professional women on average worldwide are earning 16.2% less than their male counterparts. Thankfully, when we're out here on the streets, we're all equal, and I think we should keep it that way. Who agrees? Look, I think we've come a really long way, and we've got a lot to be proud of, especially in countries like yours and mine. But there is a ways to go yet. So Eden, this part's really important, okay? I need you to listen to me. This is what makes you the most important part of my show. This money that I'm giving to you, I'm not giving this to you because you're a little girl. This wouldn't be any different if you were a little boy. I'm giving this money to you as an equal because when you grow up, I want you to remember this experience. I want you to remember that your mum is a strong woman, and I want you to remember what this stands for. Do you promise? Promise me? Yeah, good girl. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I just feel I have a unique opportunity every time I do a show like this one to say something important, and I don't want to let any of those opportunities pass me by, so I appreciate you listening. In all honesty, I can't tell you how much money to put into my hat at the end of the show. I think that $5 or $10 is fair. If you put $15 into my hat, you have my permission to feel 50% better about yourself. If you put $20 into my hat, you have my permission to feel 100% better about yourself. Seriously, if you're here with a group of people, or maybe a family, maybe there's a few of you and you can afford 20, that makes an enormous difference to me. But all that actually matters at the end of the show is that you feel good about whatever it is you put into my hat. So if you can't afford money, Libnies and Toonies are fine. And if you can't afford that and you can't afford to make a donation today, I completely understand that. But please don't just walk away. Stay and watch my trick. And at the end of the show, I hope you have enough respect for me to just come up and say thank you. Is that fair enough? Awesome. All right, let's do this. Sandy, sorry, can you just lead me towards you this time? Touch more. touch more, we'll find the sweet spot. That's it, that's perfect. I know it's exhausting. You're doing amazing. We're so nearly there. Let's do this. Let's put the cast of the Lion King to shame. Everyone remember their jobs? Here we go. Lions! Tigers! Hyena! Well, they did it for you. Go Eden! Lift those hoops up, all four at once. All four at once. Bring them over here. As high as you can above your head, Eden. You might need to hold them from the bottom. You can do it, you can do it. Yes. Yes, round of applause for Eden. Eden, take a seat over there, okay? Take a seat in the front row. Don't kid Eden, this is my moment. All right, what's gonna happen now? I'm gonna count backwards from 3 to 1. When I get to 1, Sandy is gonna let go of the wheel and run to safety in the audience. When she does that, you guys are gonna go absolutely crazy for her, okay? She's been an excellent sport. She's done everything I've asked her to do. She's an amazing strong woman, setting a fantastic example for Eden, but most importantly, she just laughed like a hyena for your entertainment. So let's let her know how much we all appreciate women like her. Okay, Sandy, just tip me away from you again. Tip me away so I've got even weight onto your feet. Hold still right there. Really important when you let go, don't push or pull at all. Just open your hands and step back. Awesome, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go Sandy, go. Give it up for Sandy! Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, calm down! Yes! Nobody move just yet! There's a 9-year-old girl down here that just earned $15. Eden, I'm just gonna get down, okay? I want you to stay there. Eden, stay there. Yep. I've got one last trick for you guys. This is my fancy dismount. I'm gonna drop head first towards the concrete, and at the last second, I'm gonna flip my body gracefully upright to land on my feet. Seems like it should be a joke, but I'm actually gonna do it. So Eden, if something goes wrong and I die, money's just here, okay? Just take it. She's so appalled by that concept. You're a good kid, Eden. Don't search dead bodies for money. It's generally frowned upon. Hopefully I don't die. Oh, sorry. I've just got to get to the right gap. If I drop down in the wrong gap here, I'll smack my face on one of these bars instead of on the ground, and that would hurt the wheels. Here we go. This kid doesn't think I can do it. What do you guys think? Yeah. Suck on that. Woo! I told ya! I told ya I could do it! Okay, Eden, come onto the stage, okay? Eden, I just want you to stand right here in the middle of the stage. I want you to just have a quick look around at all of these people who are smiling at you. Yeah? Okay. This is a very special moment for you, Eden, okay? I don't do this with every kid. If you do the best dab of your life, they're all going to go crazy to make sure you remember this experience forever and to make sure you remember what this stands for. Go, do it. Strong woman in the making. Nice work, buddy. You were amazing. Thank you so much. I know. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my show. My name is Hannah. Please do the right thing now. Step forward, say thank you, put a donation into my hat.
And a special thank you to my dad who came along with me on this trip. We'll see you all next year. And a special thanks to my dad for taking me on this trip. What a blast. We'll see you next year.